I made a community post on my YouTube channel where you should totally subscribe to, no judgment would be made in doing so, about which characters would have had the most potential or had a wasted potential. Let me know in the comments if I missed any. First off, we have Deborah, and I mean, do I even have to explain?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I mean, imagine having to fight off the first main villain in the Boo saga, being the king of the underworld. Deborah would have been better off as his own arc, introducing the characters to the demon realm, which could have possibly introduced Janemba, making him canon, or have the characters fight off former villains, which they pretty much did anyways, but it's kinda whack. Also reintroducing Pycon again, guiding the heroes around what is like in the afterlife, or helping them fight off against Deborah. Next up, we got Raditz, and I did make a video explaining why Raditz changed Dragon Ball Z forever, but to summarize what I meant, Raditz was the guy to introduce Goku that Earth isn't the only planet with strong warriors, and that motivated Goku to keep on getting stronger, which he was about to call it quits after beating Piccolo since there are no stronger foes to catch up with. But other than that, he would have been a cool addition to the team, working with Goku and explain their history and family legacy, and I believe that the brothers fighting off against Vegeta and Nappa would have been awesome to see. Now we have Slim Boo, or Fit Boo, and he would have been a broken fighter in the Tournament of Power, if he hadn't slipped moments before it began. He would have been their support wizard in the tournament with his insane healing and regen, and even with his absorption powers if he wanted to. And the Tournament of Power arc would have been an easier win than ever. Now thinking about it, it's also kind of boring since Boo is their literal plot armor, but I also want to see Boo back in action. Alright, the next one deserves some justice, and it's my man Tien. Ever since that one cell fight, he has always been known as the Tri-Beam Spammer. They never bothered to use one of Tien's coolest techniques such as the cloning technique, or his 4-arm transformation, the 4 witches technique, and overall they just left Tien behind on the bench along with Yamcha and Krillin. They could have elaborated on Tien's third eye since he is technically not a human, he is classified as an earthling. And I mean, why not give Tien the Piccolo and Gohan treatment and give him a new form? Sounds reasonable. Alright, this one, I mentioned him earlier and it's Pycon. He's a pretty cool character with a lot of mystery behind him, and why not a perfect way to bring him back is having his own arc, the Underworld arc. Having Deborah and Janemba as the main villains, and having Goku with the gang along with Pycon's help with the Underworld and stopping Deborah from spreading evil. Sounds pretty cheesy, but to me, sounds like money. Toei Animation, we're about to drop another movie. I will like my shares with interest. Joking aside, doesn't sound like a bad idea. Now shifting to a positive note, we got Oob, who is arguably the #1 contender of being one of the strongest fighters to ever live. If you guys haven't read the manga, sucks to suck, there's a huge battle against Moro and Goku's pretty much on the brink of death. As usual, Oob, by lifting his hand, gave Goku one of the most powerful divine energy, allowing him to transform back again to Ultra Instinct, and he's only just a kid. I don't know about you guys, but that's a lot of potential right there. And I can't wait to see Goku teaching Oob all about his godly ki that he had all along. Finally, we got Frieza, and if you guys had enough of him, just wait, there is more. Frieza, being one of the biggest haters no doubt in the Dragon Ball franchise, still has more in him, and this whole time he wasn't even trying or even trained because he was that strong to begin with. He only did mental training for 4 months thinking about how he would endgame Goku in various ways, and he achieved his golden form in doing so. Now he's back, in black, literally, by training in the time chamber for 10 whole days, which is equivalent to 10 years just so he could be stronger than Goku and Vegeta, and he did, with ease. And that's a lot of potential to a guy that only strives on being a hater. I know there's still more to cover, but what do you guys think? Agree or disagree with any of my choices? Let me know in the comments below. I truly do read them. It brings everyone together to discuss, and it's honestly fun to see. Be sure to subscribe with your elbow, and it's honestly hard, so I don't blame you if you can't. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.